Chapter 11, Google Ads. Catching the customer at the exact moment. SEO is our long-term investment. Google Ads, on the other hand, is our instant results weapon. Why is that? Because on no other platform can you appear so definitively in front of a customer who needs a product or service at that very moment and is so close to making a purchase. People don't just browse on Google, they actively search. And right at that moment of search, we catch the customer by saying, "What you're looking for is right here." After opening our account, there are some initial settings we need to take care of. Doing these from the very beginning will prevent future problems and financial losses. First, automatic applications. We'll go to the Recommendations tab and select only the ones that are useful to us. We won't let Google spend our budget for us. This way, our campaign won't get messed up every few days. Second, tool integrations. We need to fully authorize and connect tools like Google Analytics, Search Console, and Google Business Profile to our account. That way, the algorithm will learn to work in harmony. Third, we'll set up content suitability settings. If we use display ads for maximum performance in the future, we need to configure this setting from the start to avoid appearing on irrelevant and low-quality sites. We'll block the content we don't want and maintain the quality of our traffic. So, what will our main strategy be in Google Ads? Our most effective weapon is search network ads, because it will allow us to appear in front of customers with immediate needs. This audience is the closest to making a purchase. Briefly, I want to touch on the match types of keywords. Broad match provides a lot of impressions but brings in a scattered audience. It should never be used without a negative list. Phrase match is the most recommended match type, and it's the one I recommend as well. It captures both a highly relevant and sales-oriented audience. Exact match. Here, our reach is very limited, but our audience is highly qualified. But we have a small problem. It only allows us to appear for our exact keyword and minor lowercase variations. So in fact, we end up losing many qualified customers by using this match type. And then we have negative keywords. These act as a shield to protect our budget. Cost differences arise depending on these match types. In other words, you pay different cost per click rates for broad match, exact match, and phrase match. In broad match, the cost per click is the cheapest, while in exact match, it's the most expensive. In phrase match, it's at an average level. We need to prepare an operational plan in Google Ads. What kind of strategy will we follow here? First, we will set up our campaign structure and ad groups in an organized way. We will create a main campaign and set up separate ad groups for each of our services or products. Our first ad group can target the homepage. Our second ad group can be shown only to those searching for a video editor. Our third ad group can be shown only to those looking for content production. In our fourth ad group, it can be shown only to those searching for photography services. Secondly, we will look at campaign setup and keyword management. The keyword planner will be very useful for us in determining our budget and cost per click. At first, we will add as many keywords as we can find to our campaign. Within 6 months, we will reduce the number of these keywords to around 10 or 20. Thirdly, we will focus on our ad text and optimization processes. Never pin your ad texts. Let Google Ads test different variations. Once the system finds the highest performing combination, it will automatically keep running it continuously. Fourth, bid strategy and negative keywords. At the beginning, we will use manual bidding. We will either use maximize clicks or manual cost per click. We need strong data for automated bidding. On average, it takes about 5 months for this pool to fill up manually. Constantly checking search terms and adding irrelevant searches to the negative list will be our most critical task. If we want to set up an advanced structure, we will support our main campaign with companion campaigns to achieve the highest efficiency. Our main campaign will be a responsive search ad. Shopping ads will be for products and sales. Call ads will be used to generate quick conversions. Map ads will be used to attract customers to our local store. We will use the maximum performance campaign only to reach our existing customers through audience segments. Here the roles of the campaigns are distributed. The main campaign gathers the core audience and fills the data pool. Accompanying campaigns ensure the conversion of this audience through different channels. I would like to share the keyword strategy that will get you the fastest results. This will cover a 6-month period. During setup, we will add as many phrase match keywords as we can find to the campaign. We will continuously apply aggressive negative keywording and discover new profitable keywords. After the 3rd month, we will keep the top 10 to 20 keywords in our account and remove the rest. After the 6th month, once we've strengthened our negative keyword list, we will gradually switch the best performing phrase match keywords to broad match. The most important point here is to keep our negative keyword list constantly updated and as comprehensive as possible. So how will we create target audiences and segments in Google Ads? We need to prepare the segments in advance so that we can use them in these companion campaigns at later stages. For this, we will go into the Audience Manager. First, we will create an audience, then a custom segment, and we will combine these in unified segments. The most critical point here is that the segments must have at least 1,000 people. Otherwise, we can't target them and we can't use them in our campaigns. And I want to leave you with a few golden rules and important notes. The first 15 days after we launch our ads is the learning period. During this period, we won't make changes to the settings. We will only add negative keywords. If our daily budget is below 750 lira, we will not use a maximum performance campaign. With insufficient data, we would just be wasting our money. We will never reduce the budget of our main campaign. Of course, unless we have a valid reason. We will always use our Google Ads account with manual payment and a limited virtual card. In case we get fake clicks, so they don't withdraw all the money from our card,